Christmas presents, buying Christmas presents, wrapping Christmas presents, whatever it is. Maybe you put them in a bag, maybe you have your instruments ready. What I figured I would do today is kind of just bust a few different stereotypes. First of all, I just want to show you some of these gifts that we got. So these are for our daughters. One that girls don't like superheroes. That one seems to be a pretty outdated one that most people are moving past, but look at how great that shirt is. Look at that Wonder Woman shirt. This is a package deal. That's a nice one. And of course, well, not of course, I guess. So that's a second Wonder Woman one. So we have one of these for each of our daughters. So the first stereotype is that girls don't like superheroes. That is clearly false. That I think you probably know already. Another one that's out there though is that men don't wrap gifts very well. So I figured what I would do today is show you exactly how well men can wrap gifts. And this will be a little bit of a tutorial for people to follow as I go along. So the only things you're going to need: scissors, tape, wrapping paper, and what we have over here as well, which is a box of wine, which doesn't hurt. Now I'm going to stain that fabric, and that's going to get me into big trouble. But here we go. Step one, I guess mentioning already using something that I didn't even talk about, is put things in a box, because I can't actually wrap things that aren't in boxes. So our kids have basically their superhero super message box package here. This one is already ripped, which means we probably had it last year. Reuse, that's another big tip, hot tip, I suppose. Okay, now before I get started too, it's almost like a little confidence booster. So what you do here is you eyeball things. Look at this, a little bit of eyeballing. Okay, my eyeball says right about here. So we make the cut. So you've eyeballed, it's an important step, and you cut. Now the important thing is not to stop once you start ripping your paper, because you're going to rip paper if you don't actually know what you're doing. And you make a second cut, again eyeballing. Don't actually measure, that will lose you time. So now you've got your pieces of paper. You cannot possibly change the paper you've cut. Basically at this point it is, let's hope for the best, but remember that you've already eyeballed this. Take another drink, I suppose. Okay, so where things get tricky, because now you're taping. Tape. Look at this trick. Okay, this is where eyeballing becomes, look at this. That's a perfect eyeball. I certainly messed up my cutting, but size-wise, so decent, I would say. Okay. So that was one piece underneath and two pieces here. And now you're going to get to a part where your gift is going to look either really good or really bad. Which is why I'm going to have a sip of wine before I get to this. But basically, what you do is tuck and jam things in. And you take a piece of tape and you do the best you possibly can to keep everything from popping up and looking horrible. So just, it's a squish technique. So there you go. I've got one and another clearly wrapped. Now I'm going to want to do that, hope and pray with this end as well. You can already tell how completely average this is looking. I'm already busting myths. to be honest, I thought I was going to be ripping this apart. I'm doing far better than I expected. And now it's really, honestly, that's one of the best presents I've wrapped. Look at that. No one's even going to make fun of me for this. It almost didn't work out. Anyway, that is how you wrap a present. Remember the paper, and scissors, and a box, and great gifts, tape, and a box of wine. Thank you very much, and happy holidays.